Yes, people, it has finished Crystal Palace 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0 yesterday. A very important 3 points going into the international break. And I can't lie, it's a very good feeling knowing that Palace right now are still unbeaten at home. We're playing with a swagger and a panache that I don't think I've ever seen in a Crystal Palace team since probably Steve Coppell's team of Wright and Bright, which it was a little bit before my time. I was born in 1992, so I didn't get to see that team at their peak, which I'm deeply, deeply upset by. But listen, yesterday was not vintage. We weren't by any means playing them off the park. I mean, we definitely were the only team that wanted to win the game. For that much, I know for a fact. But apart from their play acting and the falling around and everything else, they were poor. And we made sure they were poor because our tactics were spot on. Our game management was spot on. And Patrick Vieira, you deserve your flowers. Where are the same people that were saying he's a bad manager now? And listen, there is still time for this to go wrong. I do appreciate that, and I am aware of that. But yesterday, Vieira got it spot on. And there's no way that you can look at his results over the course of this season and say that he hasn't turned around a Crystal Palace team that over the last year and a half, 2 years, have lost their identity, just lost everything that made Palace enjoyable to watch. And that's not Roy Hodgson's fault. There was an awful lot of players from managers before Roy Hodgson that should have been moved on way before he got here, you know? And, Roy does hold a bit of blame, but he's the reason that we're still in the Premier League. So I'm not going to try and diss the man who quite literally stopped us from plummeting headfirst into the Championship thanks to Frank de Boer. But Conor Gallagher, sign the ting, bro. Sign the ting. Yeah? Yeah? Don't go back Chelsea. You don't need to go back there. You're doing well here. You're loved here. You're a South London boy. Stay here. Stay at Palace. Sign the ting. Special shout outs to Joel Ward, James MacArthur, and that Wolves fan on Twitter who thinks that Wilfried Zaha and Odsonne Edouard are the exact same person. Because if there ever was a Palace player that could have been found guilty of simulation in that game yesterday, it wasn't Wilfried Zaha. It was actually Odsonne Edouard, believe it or not. And this might shock you, but they're not the same person. Don't know if that's a good look for you, Wolves fans. But I'm not blaming all Wolves fans. This one isolated Wolves fan is, moving a bit mad. But listen, cracking win. Fantastic performance from start to finish. And Wolves need to change their nickname from wolves to cows, goats, sheep, pigs, any farmyard animal that eats grass. They need to change their name to that because they were eating hella grass yesterday. They could have cut the grass at Sellers Park after the game for us. That's how many time they spent soil surfing and on the turf. It was a disgrace, bro. But we got the bag. We secured the win. Still unbeaten at home. Great result. On to the international break, and then we go back again for Burnley in just shy of 2 weeks' time. Great result. And I'll see you for the match reaction show later this evening. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Eagle Eyed Football. Up the Palace.